Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my YouTube channel Calculus and Mathematics Learning. In the previous video we finished and eliminated with exercise number 5.5 related with chapter number 5 sets and function, with which the chapter number 5 was completed. Today we are going to solve different type of MCQs on the discussed exercise number 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 5.4 and 5.5. These MCQs will be totally related with that 5 exercise. So MCQ number 1 tells that if set A is 1, 2, 3 and set B is 4, 5 and the relation is 1, 4, 2, 5 and 3, 4, then the relation is 1, 1 function, not a function, and R2 function, and option D tells that none. So solution, we have A set 1, 2, 3, so we can write just like this is A set 1, 2, 3, and let's suppose this is B set which is 4 and 5. And that tells that, let's suppose this is a function, and that tells that the relation is 1, 4, so 1 is mapped with 4 and 2 is mapped with 5 in a relation, and here 3 is mapped with 4. So each and every element of set A is mapped with each and every element of set B. So when each and every element of the first set is mapped with each and every element of set B, then the function will be called an onto function. So the correct option is option number C. Now move to the second number MCQs. It tells that if set A has 2 elements and set B has 3 elements, then the number of binary relations in A cross B will be. So solution, for the number of binary relations we have formula 2 power m and n. M and n is in multiplication with each other in the power of 2. So m is actually the number of element in the first set and n is the number of element in the second set. That tells that in the first set A has 2 elements, so put 2 in place of m. Multiply n is the number of element in the second set. That tells that set B has 3 elements, so put 3 over here. So we can get out 2 power 2 multiply 3 gives us 6. So the 2 power 6 different number of binary relations in A cross B will be made. So the correct option is option C. Now move to the third number MCQs. It tells that which one of the following is an example of disjoint set. Option A is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 3, 2, 1, 0. Option B is 0, 2, 4, 6 and 2, 4, 6, 8. Option C is 0, 3, 6, 9 and 9, 16, 25, 16. Option D is 0, 4, 8, 12 and 6, 10, 14 and 21. So solution, according to the definition of disjoint set, the set will be a disjoint if it follows the property A intersection B will be an empty set. So if we check option number D, here A intersection B means the common element in A set and B set. Here let's suppose this is A set, let's suppose this is B set. Here there is no common element. 0 and 6, this is not common. 0, 4, 8, 12 and here is 6, 10, 12, 14 and 21. Here is no common element, that's why the intersection will be an empty set. If we choose the same property for this set, so the intersection over here will be 2 because 2 is a common, and here the common element are 2, 4, so the intersection are 2, 4, and here the common element are 9, so that's why the intersection is 9. In this case, in option D, there is no common element, so it follows the definition of disjoint set. So A intersection B will be an empty set for option D. So it means that option D shows an disjoint set. So the correct option is option number D. Now move to the MCQs number 4. It tells that if universal set U is equal to X such that X is a positive odd integer less than 30, and R is a relation which is equal to 1, 3, 5, and S is a set which is equal to 1, 3, 7, 11 and 13, then how many elements will be in R intersection S whole complement? Option A is 15, B is 13, C 7, D 2 and E is none. So solution, we are going to find the number of element in R intersection S whole complement. Number of element. First we are going to find R intersection S. So R intersection S will be, our R set is 1, 3, 5 and intersection and S is 1, 3, 7, 11, 1, 3, 7, 11 and 13. So here is an intersection sign, so it means the common element which is 1 and 3 in both of these. So it means that intersection will be 1 and 3 because these are the common element. Now here is an complement sign on R and intersection S. So it means that subtraction of this set from the universal according to the definition of complement. So U minus R intersection S will be, our U set is X such that X is a positive odd integer less than 30. So odd integer are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and after this 11, 13, 15, 17, and after this 19, 21, 23, and after this 25, 27, and 29, because that is that less than 30, so less than 30 means 29 is the last odd integer. And here is a minus sign. After this R intersection S is 1, 3. So those elements which is present in the first set and not present in the second set will be the difference. So 1, 3 is present in both, so subtract them. So we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we are left with 13 elements. So it means that in R intersection S whole complement we have 13 elements. So the correct option is option B. To question number 5, it tells that if f is a function from a to b, then f is actually a function. So the function will be onto f. Option A is range of a function is equal to b, range of a function is equal to a, domain of a function is equal to a, and the last option is none. We already learned in the previous question in exercise number 5.5 that the function will be an onto function if the range of a function is equal to b. So the correct option is option A. Move to the MCQs number 6. It tells that if a relation R is equal to 0, 0, 8, 2, 10, 3, 14, 12, then domain of the relation R will be. You know that domain is actually the input value, the x value, and range is actually the output value of a function or relation. So here the domain is actually the x values in the order pair are the first values, which is 0, 8, 10, and 14. This is the first value, this is domain of the relation, and 0, 2, 3, and 12, this is the second value, this is the value of y, this is actually the range. But we are interested in the domain, so our domain are 0, 8, 10, 14. 0, 8, 10, 14, so the correct option is option A. Now move to the MCQs number 7. It tells that any two number written in the form of x, y is called. We learned in the previous video the two number written in the form of x, y will be called in order pair. So the correct option is option number C. And the first element is called range and the second element is called y, but they tell about the written form of xy. So the written form of xy is called order pair. Now after this we move to question number 8. It tells that number of elements in the power set 1, 2, 3 are. So the number of elements in the power set can be found by the formula 2 power n. N is actually the number of elements in the given set. So it becomes 2 power n is the number of elements which are 1, 2, 3. So the number of elements over here are 3. So put n 3 over here. So 2 power 3 means that 2 multiplied 2 multiplies 2. 2 is multiplied 3 times. So 2 multiplied 2 gives us 4 and 4 multiplied 2 gives us 8. So the correct option is option number 8. Option number D. With this question I finished my lecture. Inshallah in the next video I will start chapter number 6. So the name of the chapter is basic statistics. So the second name of the chapter is information handling. So thank you for watching. Subscribe my channel and also hit the bell icon to receive the upcoming update of mathematics. Thank you.